Up next, what year did Allen Iverson get drafted by the Philadelphia 76ers?
Was it 1994, 1995, 1996, or 1997? Chris, I know you know the answer to this because it was the same year that Kobe Bryant was drafted to the Los Angeles Lakers.
And both are legends.
The Staples Center, downtown Los Angeles, and the freeways of LA, all painting the picture just where we are tonight. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. Jrue Holiday is in his 8th season with the Pelicans. He said, "I've been here the longest with the possible exception of the security guard. There was a ball boy who was here before me, but now he's one of our coaches." Kevin, he's still all in and trying to help the Big Easy get back to the playoffs.
Terrific. David, thanks. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Holiday out there with Murray. And it's Marc Gasol. And it's Durant. And it's Herter in at the 3. And for the Lakers, they've got Harris. Chris Paul is out there with Thompson. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. Greg, the 2 words you and I don't like the most in this game, load management. Why do we see more of it now than when you played in the game?
A couple of things. I think sports science has evolved, and I've talked to a ton of coaches about this. The reality is that now they don't determine whether or not a guy's going to play. It's going to be the people that work with the strength and conditioning. They determine if a guy is ready to go. Secondly, I would also say the contracts now, the investments that teams have in these assets, you want to try to prolong their careers as long as possible. And so I think it's a smart move from an investment standpoint.
You bring up some great points. Murray with it, picked up by Thompson. Herter passes to Murray. Durant deciding where to go with it. And that one is off. Nice D from Valanciunas. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Oklahoma City. Now here's Paul. He's covered closely. Passes it to Valanciunas. Lakers working the ball around now. 5 to shoot. They grab their own miss. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Murray, the pass to Holiday. Murray finds KD. Poked away. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Paul passes to Thompson. Outside Butler. It's rebounded by Durant.
4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Valanciunas.
CP3 is a nightmare in pick-and-roll situation.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now the pass to Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Paul with the bucket.
Right there from mid-range. This is where Paul's craftiness is magnified.
Murray with it. He's coming off a 22-point game against Denver.
And
what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off it.
Now here is Holiday, and the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That is his first foul of the game. Murray outside. Shot clock at 6. From the arc.
Chris Paul takes pride in shutting down whoever he's guarding. He gets right in your jersey.
And for everything this guy gives you on offense, Thompson has finally gotten his due as a defensive stopper.
I don't think he still gets his due. He's still underrated in my opinion. Yes, he made the all-defensive team in 2019. In addition to his offensive responsibilities, he has to guard the opponent's best scorer. This is the shot you want, right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Butler dishes to Valanciunas. Kicks it to Paul. Shoots from 8. Rejected by Gasol.
Gasol with those long arms is a shot blocking expert, especially down low.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside Gasol. Pass to Murray. Paul with the steal. And Butler, here we go. And they double up Butler. He kicks it to Valanciunas. No good from outside. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
And, you know, you have to feel terrible about how that thing turned out. I mean, the game was really going about as expected until they just gave up that huge surge there late in the game, totally lost momentum, and ended up losing that one.
No one Durant's height with this level of usage has ever shot this well from distance.
Paul goes in, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And that one falls for Paul.
One of the game's best free throw shooter. Chris Paul is not a guy you like to foul.
And both free throws good from Paul.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Murray outside. Pass to Durant. Here's Herter. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Finding makeable shots. Kevin Herter continuing to become more efficient as a scorer.
Murray against Paul. The 10-footer finds the target. Paul's got his third basket of the night right there.
That's 3 out of 4 now, and you can see his confidence already building.
Murray the pass to Gasol. Nice D from Valanciunas.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Now here's Murray. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Shots good by Durant.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Paul looking around. Passes it to Valanciunas. Butler kicks to Paul. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Murray against Butler. Murray outside. The pass to Holiday. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
He nails it, and we're tied up. Holiday's got his second bucket tonight.
The pull-up game of Drew Holiday is on point, showing good balance and good touch.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
But hey, it's a different season, and anything can happen.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Larry Nance is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. McDermott comes in for Harris. Wiggins is checked in for Klay Thompson. And Ricky Rubio is subbed in for Chris Paul. Now, here's Rubio. 11 points for him in that last game against Oklahoma City.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Here's Pritchard. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. The Lakers shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Rubio, the pass to McDermott. That one goes in. And the Lakers lead by 2.
I think this is Rubio's greatest trait. I love to watch him move the basketball, and so does his coaching staff.
Now here's Durant. He's coming off a 19-point game against Denver.
And it wasn't just the scoring. He also impacted the game on the glass. Terrific all-around effort.
But they'll get another chance. Nance finds Wiggins. Rubio looking around. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. From deep three-point range, that shot off the mark. And Cleveland will come the other way. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
At 6'7", Jimmy Butler is no slouch down there on the block.
And as much as he commands attention on the court, Jimmy Butler content to skip the spotlight when he's off it.
You know, GA, nothing has come easy in his career for Jimmy Butler. All he does is puts his head down and works and works and works. And because of that work ethic, he has become an all-star. Love watching his progression.
First one falls for him. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that part. And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Lets it go from 11. Nance, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Bradley passes to Pritchard. Knocked loose. Nance with it. He's picked up by KD. Pass to Rubio. Here's Wiggins. The shot's good.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
1:51 left in the first quarter. Pritchard passes to KD. The Cavaliers again can't hit. An even 3-on-3 break. Rubio against Collins. Rubio dishes to Wiggins. Rubio the pass to Wiggins. .122 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Pritchard. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
And that's what he's looking for. After 3 straight misses, finally finds the mark.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
.114 left here in the first quarter. Butler feeling it out a bit. He gets that one.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to KD. Rebound the Lakers. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
It was really that second wave in the rotation that took the offense to another level.
And so here's Cleveland after the three-pointer from Ricky Rubio. Pritchard gets the bucket.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Butler. He had 27 points last game. 6 on the shot clock. Passes to Rubio. From outside, off the mark. And so the first quarter is in the books. Lakers on top. They're up by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of an NBA season.
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually every day, and how can we bring that together to make a great group? And I think that's the focus every day. That's tough in itself. That's the pressure in itself.
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the Lakers 5 right now. Jimmy Butler is out there with McDermott. Then it's Wiggins. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Nance in at the center position.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. The pass to Bradley. Back to KD. Rebound by Butler.
Great move on his way to the bucket there. Just couldn't get it to fall.
Wiggins. Bradley with some nice D. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Bradley. Over Rubio. Bradley can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And it's Bradley with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. in the second quarter held scoreless. Here's KD. For just the fourth time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
A graceful athlete in his prime of his career. Durant with great body control through contact.
Stolen away. Now Cleveland moving it up. And finished off by KD.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you play?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Now Murray. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Outside, KD. Lock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
The long strides of Durant allowing him to gain the advantage on the drive. The defense couldn't recover.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
The first one falls. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Murray outside. Back to Holiday. From 11 feet away, it's Gasol missing. Los Angeles has gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. Wiggins up top. He's covered by Murray. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Valanciunas. Wiggins outside. And the shot is long.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game. And they continue to control the glass.
Releases. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Wiggins. Thompson's got 6 points.
Superb body control by Thompson. Even when he gets hit a little, he doesn't lose his concentration.
KD with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Durant kicks to Murray. And he's good on the 3-ball. Murray's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Harris unable to get that one. Durant with some nice D. Holiday, the pass to Gasol. Shoots a fader. Count it. Now just a 5-point Laker lead.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
That's a 2 from Paul, and another basket for the Lakers.
When you get Chris Paul working in the pick and roll, he's a wonderful passer and an incredible shooter.
Outside Holiday. Back to Murray. Wiggins against Durant from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Now, here's Thompson. He's coming off a 19-point game against Oklahoma City.
He was a shot-blocking nightmare out there. 4 blocks on the game and some alter shots as well.
Harris kicks to Thompson. Good, and Harris gets the assist. And now a 10-point Laker lead.
Practice makes perfect. Thompson is just lights out on these shots.
Pass to KD. Lets it go with a 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Paul's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Now here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. KD's got 5 rebounds tonight. Holiday with the 3. Valanciunas grabs the board.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The reach and vertical of Thompson on full display with the rim rocking dunk.
The Cavaliers trail by 12. Passes it to Herter. Holiday against Thompson, and there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Herter passes to KD, and stolen by Harris. Wiggins outside, kicks to Thompson. Murray against Paul. A floater rejected by Gasol. Here's Holiday, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
And there's the pass to Valanciunas. To the paint. Here's Harris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the defender there a little out of position. Harris sees this, takes advantage, draws the foul.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. That's good from Harris.
For a player this good, still in his 20s, Tobias Harris has been on an astonishing number of teams.
He doesn't get the second one. Steve, if you were playing in this era, how engaged do you think you'd be on social media?
Yeah, that's a great question, Kevin. I think a lot, because I think right now that's just the way this era communicates. And obviously there's some negatives to social media, but there's a lot of positive from a standpoint of being able to reach your fans, get your message out, especially what we've been going through in this time for our social injustice. But I also think there's a lot of marketing and branding opportunities through social media.
For Cleveland, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
And the first one at the line is good.
Growing up, KD wanted to play for his favorite team, the Toronto Raptors, which featured his favorite player, Vince Carter.
And KD drops them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Now here's Paul. He's got 10. Thompson outside. There's the three. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Thompson's got 10 points now just in this quarter. And Murray's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A 12-point game. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Outside Holiday.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level. And you know, Drew Holiday sometimes gets overlooked in the discussion of great point guards, but only because there's so much competition at that position.
Plumlee is checked in for Cleveland. Avery Bradley comes in for Kevin Huerter. And so he's able to get one of two.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Pass to Valanciunas. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
When a guy as big as Valanciunas gets the ball that deep, quite often the only answer is to foul him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. Fairly standard numbers.
The first free throw is good.
For a player his size, Valanciunas has always been a good free throw shooter. We won't see a hack of Val anytime soon.
Nancy's checked in for the Lakers. Valanciunas hits them both. And here's Bradley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Murray. Back to Bradley. Shot clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Really left alone that time. Gasol's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, when you think of true 7-footers, Marc Gasol is one of the most consistent shooters from beyond the arc.
Pass to Thompson. From deep. The long distance three is buried.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, and his shot selection, iffy at best tonight. A lot of forced, contested shots this game. He'll be lucky if he just gets a talking to here instead of a ticket to the bench.
Some changes for the Lakers. Jimmy Butler comes in for Harris. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Chris Paul. Zach Collins checked in for Cleveland. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Let's go to our 2K leaderboard. 3-point shooting, where you expect to see some high percentages from the shooting guard position. And that's just what this group has provided. Klay Thompson third.
You don't have to be a great shooter to play two guard, but it does help. And pretty much all of these guys fit into that great category.
And so consistent from the three-point range, too. That's what I love about them. Their long-range shooting is always going to be there. You know what they're going to give you from behind the arc.
Now, here's Collins. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Nuggets in Denver. 6 to shoot. He dishes it to Bradley.
He works his tail off, and the long arms of Jimmy Butler contested that shot.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Goodness. Explosiveness by Butler, leaping way off the ground for that dunk.
The Cavaliers trail by 15. The pass to Bradley. Plumlee against Valanciunas. And Plumlee kicks to Collins. It's Bradley on the wing. With the floater. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Butler on the wing. Guarded by Bradley. Down low. Here's Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Prolific, efficient. If he were given enough opportunities, Clay might even lead the league in scoring.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Trailing by 17. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Rubio. He's averaging 6 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem well.
Now, here's Rubio. Left side, Butler. Over Murray. And it's Butler missing. The Cavaliers trail by 17. Bradley passes to Holiday. Murray kicks to Holiday. 54 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, Holiday. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Well, the Cavaliers shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. Murray against Nance. And it's Murray with the jam.
From the moment when he sticks his foot in the ground and puts his head down, DeJounte Murray is explosive and fast.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. McDermott's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Now, here's Rubio. Defense is right there. There's 10 seconds left in the first half. Clock at 6. The baseline J. The shot by Thompson, no good. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Los Angeles Lakers. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Andrew, the energy and effort were apparent throughout that first half. How were you able to do it?
We had a good practice, working hard, really putting things together. Keep doing it.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He ended up with 19 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
Well, he's a quiet guy, but the man Klay Thompson can make his presence felt. More than a shooter. He's a terrific defender and much improved playmaker, and incredibly tough.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, there's no two ways around it. They got trounced on the glass and on the scoreboard. They got to show a little more fight. Looks like they're not competing, and it's showing on the boards most of all.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. They've got Marc Gasol, Holiday out there with DeJounte Murray. And it's Durant, and it's Herter in at the 3, the small forward. Now here is Harris. Jonas Valanciunas unable to get his shot to go. Butler, no good. And here comes the break. Here's Herter. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Now here's Butler. Tight defense on him. And the layup falls. Butler's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Lakers. Pass to Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists now tonight.
Putting the ball on the deck, shaking off contact, Durant can get pretty much anything he wants.
Thompson outside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Murray finds Holiday. And the shot goes in. Holiday's got 9 points.
I mean, few guards absorb contact as well as Holiday. In fact, he often delivers as much punishment as he takes.
Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas, it must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lores of the game of college basketball.
Valanciunas hits them both. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Holiday, the pass to Durant. And stolen by Harris. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Marc Gasol.
Aggressive move by Harris. That quick first step gives him a real advantage.
The Lakers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Durant dishes to Gasol. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gasol's got 7 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Paul kicks to Thompson. Six on the shot clock. Paul with the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. He's got 13.
And really, CP3 is so good at reading the defense. If he knows he's getting the pass and they're playing off him, he'll torch you.
Now here's Murray. He has 5. Durant down low. Guarded by Harris.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
Lakers leading by 16. Paul with the ball. 13 points in the game. Inside. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
You have to pay attention to Butler when he's flying toward the basket for an alley-oop.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Over in the corner, Gasol drills it from outside. Gasol's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Strange to see Marc Gasol shooting from outside. His game, Greg, wasn't always like it is now.
I mean, Gasol has added a 3 to his game in the last seasons with Memphis, and it was an immediate success. He became a functioning stretch 5. Early in his career, he was more likely to drag you to the block and just bruise you more than anything else.
When you're that long and that athletic, I'll tell you, KD has the ability to put a little extra on it.
Pass to Butler. Back to Paul. Fires the 3. Doesn't go for him. Cavaliers go the other way with it. It's good.
We know Drew likes to get to the rim, but he's developed a mid-range jumper for when the defense is playing him that way.
Marc Gasol picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th foul of the evening. He needs to be careful now. Pick and choose where to be aggressive.
And the Lakers making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
And there's the call on Kevin Huerter. That's his 1st foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Butler passes to Paul. And here's Wiggins. Wide open look. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
With the basketball in hand, no one is more patient than Paul. Waits for his man to break free.
Passes it to Durant. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense from Harris. Wiggins surveying the floor. He kicks to Butler. Here's Harris. Count it. Good. Harris has got 5 now.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
Here's Holiday. Wiggins with some nice D. Lakers leading by 18. Kicks it out to Paul. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Durant's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Now the pass to Murray. And the shot goes down. He's got 7.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday stand very patient, waiting for someone to break free. He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. Murray outside. And stolen by Wiggins. Pass to Butler. Pass to Wiggins. From past the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 6 assists now in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here, as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
Larry Nance is checked in for Los Angeles. Ricky Rubio comes in for Paul.
Let's take a moment to check out Kevin Durant here. The past month has been surreal. He's putting up 31 points per, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's versatile. He's prolific. There really isn't much a defense can do once he catches fire.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
He's off on the first.
What I like about Jimmy Butler, he excels on both ends of the floor.
McDermott's checked in for the Lakers. Good on the second free throw. Here's Pritchard. He's got 6. Passes it to KD. Cleveland moving it around. And another 3 for Cleveland.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Now Rubio. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And that one's good by Butler. Here's Pritchard. The pass to Plumlee. Outside Bradley. Off target from outside. And it's Rubio with the ball for Los Angeles. Kicks it to Wiggins. Left side Butler. Shoots the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists tonight.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Now here's Durant. He's got 24 to the middle. Here's Plumlee. Rebound by Butler. Lakers leading by 22. Wiggins outside. And they double up Butler. Back to Wiggins. Misses the 3. Cleveland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. To the inside. And then Durant with the jam.
It's been this way all game, I'll tell you. Durant putting on a clinic.
And they double up Butler. Rubio with a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Rubio's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Pritchard. 9 points in the game so far. Durant drawing the double team. Here's Bradley. That misses off the backboard.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to KD. They double-team KD. It's good. Bradley's got his first points of the night.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Pass to Nance. Dishes it to Wiggins. Back to Nance. Butler on the wing. 5 on the clock, and they double up Butler. Wiggins from outside. Collins grabs the miss. Cavaliers shooting straight 49% from the field. Pass to Durant. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one, and that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Here's Wiggins, and it's sent back by Plumlee. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. And some changes here for the Lakers. Harris is checked in for McDermott. And it's Klay Thompson in for Jimmy Butler. And Cleveland making a change here. 1:02 left here in the third quarter. And Thompson kicks to Rubio. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Now here's Murray. He's got 7. Durant down low. Harris is there. Knocks down the 3 ball. Herter's got 5.
You need a 3 to answer back. Herter's a good guy to dial up.
Now here is Harris. He has 5. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kevin Durant. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
That's good from Harris. And so he makes both from the line. 32 seconds left in the third. And here is Murray. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. It's Bradley on the wing. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Bradley's got his second bucket.
Beautiful execution, the rhythm, the timing, and Avery's a good finisher off the catch.
Thompson outside. Back to Rubio. From deep. Wow, huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the shot clock, ending the quarter the right way.
And so it's Los Angeles, rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's listen in to Frank Vogel's huddle.
Our closer is our tempo, intelligent tempo. Let's still run. 1, 2, 3.
And that's Frank Vogel asking his guys to dictate the pace and ramp it up a little bit.
Yeah, he wants them to push the action, but just be smart about how they do it. Aggressive, yes. Careless, no.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Ricky Rubio is out there with Ntilikina. Then there's Larry Nance. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Kaminsky in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Laker 5. Now, here's Rubio. With that miss, he is now 4 for 7 from the field. Bradley deciding where to go with it. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Ricky Rubio picks one up. Steve, the days of Avery Bradley being a scorer are probably over. I mean, he scored in the mid-teens, we know that, but now I think they value his defense as much as his scoring.
You're right, Kevin. Avery Bradley will rely on his athleticism, especially to get to the rim to score. With his injuries and change in situation, the chances, they just haven't been there. But he's still an effective player. We just won't see his scoring outbursts as often.
Steve, you look at the large companies being created right now by some NBA players like LeBron and Steph. Talk about the example that sets for kids who look up to these guys.
You know, Kevin, I think it's a great example. Reason why they are showing the next generation of kids that's taking basketball serious, that they're more than just a basketball player. They are prepping for life after the game is over, but able to do it while they're playing.
And the Lakers making a change here. Maladon's checked in. Williams against Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Gotta admire the aggressive nature of that dunk by Thompson. No mercy when he takes it strong to the cup.
Right wing. Back to Bradley. No good that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Ntilikina passes to Maladon. The pass to Kaminsky. 14 feet away. Rebound by Williams. Cavaliers shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. A shot by Carter Williams. Nobody around. A three-pointer off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Ntilikina passes to Maladon. And it's off from three-point range. Cavaliers have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Carter Williams kicks to Bradley. Outside Williams, just 5 to shoot. T. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Lakers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Out to Thompson. Pass to Maladon. Takes the three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate. After putting up zeros in the first half, he is making up for it big time now.
LA has gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Kaminsky. And again, no good by the Lakers. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Cavaliers. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And here's the fast break. Pass to Kaminsky. Now here's Maladon. He's guarded by Williams. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Passes to Samanic. And there's the foul. It'll go on Frank Ntilikina. That's his first foul. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Thompson. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Outside Williams. And the pass to Carter Williams. Clock at 4. Over Maladon. No good off the back of the rim.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Ntilikina passes to Caruso. Pass to Ntilikina. They get it back. Caruso kicks to Ntilikina. And Michael Carter-Williams gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
To the wing right side. Pass to Ntilikina. Shot clock at 6. Stripped it away. Only one man back on D. T. He's guarded by Kaminsky. Floats one up. It doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
The Cavaliers shooting in this game 45%. Samanic passes to Pritchard. Can't hit from in close. And for the Lakers, they're shooting in this game 45%. Inside. Passes it to Ntilikina. And it's blocked.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Carter-Williams with it. T. The Cavaliers again can't hit. There's the pass to Ntilikina. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Caruso, no good. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Carter-Williams can't get it to go.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
Here's Maledon. Pass to Ntilikina. Now Kaminsky fires it up. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Kaminsky's got his first basket of the night. Here's Pritchard. To stop the drought. Hits it from three-point range.
He's an asset in helping space the floor. He has tremendous touch from range.
Now here's Maledon. Out to the right wing. Here's Caruso. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And the Lakers making a change here. McDermott's checked in. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Outside Williams. And there's the foul. It will go on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. Here's Pritchard. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Samanic. That'll go on McDermott. That's his first foul. And here are the Cavaliers now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Just 5 on the clock. McDermott with a steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And that one's good. Caruso.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Passes it to Samanic. Now here's Carter-Williams. Not a lot of room. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Offensive rebound. Here's Samanich. To the paint, goes back up, and he drops that one in.
This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
The pass to Caruso. McDermott for three. The Cavaliers pull it in. Here's Pritchard. Another three for Cleveland.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
And here is Kaminsky. Three-pointer. No good.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Carter Williams, the pass to Samanich. Here's Pritchard. In it goes for the fifth time, and 10 shots for him this game. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Outside, KD. And stolen by Harris. Now the Lakers on the break, and the wide-open shot from Paul buries the jumper to finish the break.
And at this stage in Chris Paul's career, he relies on experience as much as athleticism in transition.
Murray, the pass to Durant. Out to the wing. Gasol kicks to Holiday. Back to Gasol. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Now here's Valanciunas. Paul with the ball. No good on that one. Murray with the defensive effort. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Thompson.
That's a great job drawing the foul, getting to the line. Murray's crafty, especially for his age.
And Smitty, with DeJounte Murray, he's got great length at that guard position, and it can make him a menace defensively.
Yes, it does. DeJounte Murray is 6'4", but has a 6'10" wingspan. Still very young and learning about defense, but his instincts off the chart. He could end up being one of the premier defenders in the league by the end of his deal.
And so Murray nails both of them.
I can't wait to see Murray reach his full potential. Reason why? Because he has a lot of it.
Pass to Maladon. And it's denied.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. Three after three, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Jimmy Butler.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Now here's Maladon. Pass to Caruso. Now Kaminsky. Carter Williams covering. And the basket by Kaminsky. And the Lakers lead by 20.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Now here's Maladon. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Jimmy, you have been outspoken about the need for maximum effort. Was it part of your plan to grab wins like the one we saw tonight?
It wasn't a part of my plan, but whatever works, works. I think we got a bunch of talented guys, and at times we forget how hard we got to play.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.